Alright, boys, trade recap. This month has been super frustrating. I'll be honest, it's been super duper frustrating. So yeah, let's get right into it. So on the daily, can't really tell. It's kind of just like what. Can't even. Or this is a weekly. My bad. Daily is kind of the same. I mean, overall bullish, like right. We swept this displacement higher, right? All that good stuff. On the 4 hour, it's it's kind of hard to tell, like it's not really much. But on the hourly is kind of where I got my whole bias from. So yeah, I was kind of bearish coming into open today because we had an SMT at these highs right here, and we presented a nice, beautiful bearish Ray gap displacing through these gaps right here, right? So I wanted to see a rejection from here or a rejection from this 15-minute gap that also inversed this gap right here, right? Showing nice confirmation. So it taps right into this 15-minute, right? That's also in equilibrium or a discount, right? It's nice. And then we get a SMT, right? Sweep this high inside of a 5-minute gap. So now I see this, right? Here's that 5-minute gap. Right here we tap into that. Sweep this internal high, put an SMT in. I now see this as sort of a rejection block. If you don't know what a rejection block is, I'm gonna go over it not today but tomorrow, and how you can use it in your trading. But it basically is when you sweep a high inside, like an intermediate high inside of a fair value gap, and it holds, right, and it rejects that area, and then price comes back up, it doesn't take an area, and then it rejects that area. So then that is a rejection block, right? Some people use that as entries, some people don't. I honestly use it to try to know where price is going for the day. All right. So then we get this nice inversion off pretty much open, showing us that we want to be bearish, right? For me, I've seen everything I need to see, right? Yes, we have this 1 hour internal high that I now see is protected since we are rejecting this area. Okay. Tap into a 5-minute. We sweep this internal high, put an SMT in. This is nice. This is what I like to see. We got a liquidity sweep. We got SMT. We're in discount, higher time frame, PD array, right? This is a 5-minute, 15-minute as well. We held, right? We held this right here pretty much. And yeah, I wanted to see this go lower. So I entered off this 1-minute inversion. Right here. Both of these, I kind of had to wait for both of these to inverse. And I put a limit order, so when price came back and tapped this inversion, that's kind of where I entered. And then I went break even at this internal low, sell side right here, and then my target was the relative equal lows on the higher time frame. Why did this fail? I just think lack of like momentum in this today especially, and this month has just been very, very slow and not really as volatile as I would thought a January month would be, because usually January's new year, new month, it's usually pretty volatile. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't open up the month as we should with some good trades. Overall, there just hasn't been much setups, my opinion, but hey, it's hasn't been bad. I'm only down like 190 something on the month. Yeah, 196. But yeah, it was a break-even day. If this would have smacked, I would have made like 300 bucks. So that would have been nice. But it is what it is. I'm not mad about this trade whatsoever. I take this trade 10 times out of 10, like usual. It's just unfortunate that we could not run to TP, and then we just kind of chopped up, did whatever the hell this is, and now we're just not really doing too hot. But yeah, that's pretty much the trade recap of the day. I'm gonna get that boot camp vid out with you guys as well. So stay tuned for that. All right. But that's it for the trade recap, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. And peace out, boys.